up, guys? It's Time to Straight 2. We're back for another video for you guys today, and we are doing the next part of the Mirako King line. These are the remaining Rangers mechs. We have Mirako Splash, Mirako Cyclone, Mirako Quake, and Mirako Xander. I'm really excited to show these guys off. It's been a while, but it's finally here. So let's get this video started. Mirako Splash. He is a lion. He belongs to the Blue Ranger, who is a male in this season, and he looks pretty good. Now, Mirako Splash is actually the only other mech, aside from Blade, I showed off last time, but I changed him quite a bit. I changed his entire mane just to make it look a bit more like a mane and more like majestic. You can see here in his head. Pretty much all the translucent bits are on there, like on the head, on the mane itself, the top of the mane, the lower part of the mane, on the back right here. Even here, you get the translucent bits. And I decided to give him legs this time instead of just like the two little legs they had. I gave him like all fours, so now he can like stand and run. And he has the little translucent water bits on his feet. Articulation wise, in this mode, you do have a head that can rotate like this, which isn't really all that useful because it's not like you can move up and down, but you can like tilt it a little bit to make it look like, you know, like curious or whatever. The legs can move. The front two legs can move forward and backward, and the toe and the feet can move up and down. These back legs, they can't move forward, but you can move them out and like fold them back to like different poses. And same articulation back here, and the tail here can move up and down too. So that's kind of it for Mirako Splash. Not really much else to go over. He is really small though. Like he fits in the palm of my hand. Really small guy. We have Mirako Cyclone, who belongs to the Pink Ranger, and this one has to be one of my favorites. I really went out and really tried to look for a lot of pink translucent parts, and the pink translucency looks great on her, especially with the white. You see the wings here are actual Lego wings here. I didn't want to give her like a mane for like the head, kind of like a later mech, but I decided to keep it more simple because these guys are really small already, and these guys have a lot of moving parts, and I actually had a lot of like clips and break on me, and I had to replace a lot of them, so I didn't want to add too much. But yeah, there's her front legs with the pink bricks there on the back, the head here, the neck, the side here. It's like her entire body is translucent, you can see, and even on her back right here. And it's kind of like oddly built just because how the wings attach. I kind of like the oddness of how it's built. Like it's not even. I like that kind of look. And there's her tail right here with the pink right there. So looks pretty good. Articulation in this mode, you have the head that can move from down, up and down in the neck. The legs can move forward and back, and so can the knees can move forward and back. These back legs can split. The wings can move up and down and rotate, and the tail is also articulated as well. That's about it for Mirako Cyclone. I like her quite a bit, and she's one of my more favorite ones of this. Next up we have Mirako Xander, who is the biggest one of the smaller guys, and he is based off a Thunderbird. Yeah, not really too much else to go with here. I kind of struggled with him a little bit though, just because like I don't have a whole lot of translucent yellow bits that were useful, but I used everything that I could. There's his head right here. Same kind of build as like a lot of the other mechs in the season, just with the translucent yellow right there on the body, even on his leg right there. On the side, the tail here has the two yellow bricks. The top has that yellow brick, and the wings are actually pretty nice build too with the yellow there, and this yellow lightning bolt that came with I'm sure it comes in a few sets, but yeah, also quite a bit of gold on him. Well, actually just like on the wings, but the gold does kind of add like a element of like grandness and like, I don't know, just a nice strong look. So that's that. Articulation wise, the head can move up and down on him. The legs can move forward, backward, the feet can move. Although it's not really all that usable either, just because like with the way the feet are, you can't really stand like that. So the feet kind of have to stay down like this. But the wings are on a ball joint at the base of the body, a hinge that connects to the that part of the body, and then this part here is just on a mixable ball joint that can like move around for like different kind of looks you want to give him. So yeah, Mirako Xander, I like quite a bit. He's probably my second favorite out of. Finally, we have Mirako Quake here, who is the smallest mech of these guys, and pretty much the entire line that I built. But she's really adorable. She belongs to the Gray Ranger, who is a female. Oh, by the way, yellow Xandar is belongs to yellow, who is a male. And it's really nice look with that. This blade here, which comes in the Ninjago Epic Battle sets that came out earlier this year, which is pretty neat. Not really too much to her though. She just kind of like stands there and like is pretty cute. Articulation wise, the head can move up and down. The arms can spread out, and you can rotate her wrist, and you can pivot her body forward and back. But she's just kind of meant to stand there and look cute, kind of like the SD brothers from Sentai right now. Yeah, I like her quite a bit. We'll move on to the combination. Here are all them with Blaze. So here are all main 5 mechs of Mirakoger right there. Let's start the prep for Mirako King. So for Blaze, all you need to do is take his neck and head, pop it up, and then bring them down like that, and kind of make Blaze's head like flat like that. That's all you need to do for Blaze right now. For Splash, you're gonna split him in 2, pop down the mane and flip his head around. And for the body piece, what you want to do here is take the tail, flip it down, flip up the legs, the back legs, fold them up, make the paws flush, pop it down like that, and then you want to flip the front legs up, and then fold down the paws like that. And that's it for now. For Xandar, what you want to do here, flip down the head, fold up his legs like that. Make sure the tail is kind of like straight, and then flip his wings around like that and like that, and there you go. So for Xandar, he will attach to the back to these 2 studs right here using the 3 tile joint, and kind of like fold up the head too, just so it doesn't get in the way like that. And then for the tail here, now what the tail does here for Xandar is it kind of hides the it kind of like not only like fills up the back to make him look more bulky, but it also hides Blaze's head in this mode. So it bulks up his back, and also covers up the previous head of the previous robot mode, which I think is a pretty nice Splash. He will go right here on the bottom of the crotch, and the top part here will attach right here to the top of the chest, like so. And these parts will fold up like that, just to kind of like fill out the little gap right there. And there you go, we're starting to get somewhere here, and we're actually almost quick here. You actually want to move the head here, and take the blade, flip it around, and then kind of fold around the arms. Her body will attach right here to the side of his arms right there, just like that, to make kind of like a arm-mounted blade. And the head will go right here on, this little part right here. Kind of get in there. It's a little bit hard to get it in there just because like it doesn't always want to stay on, but once you get in there, you got it. And that's pretty much the basic Mirako King right here. Obviously you can't see it all, it's not in the frame yet, but we still have one more, which is Cyclone. How does she combine? So for Cyclone, what you want to do here is make sure the tail is straight and flush, fold up her head, fold up her hind legs. Take the legs, fold them up like this, fold down her wings, and make sure they're nice and flush like that, and then bring up the legs the rest of the way, and then pop down this little handle right here, and I'm sure you know where this is going right now. But yeah, she will attach right here on her hand, or on his hand, as a sword, like that, and boom, the guys, there is the mech that I've been teasing for many months now. There is Mirako King all combined and ready to go. Alright guys, so you see the fully combined mecha right here. And this has to be the best Lego Megazord I've ever made / mecha. This guy looks so sick. I am absolutely in love with this. I'll be pretty sad when it's time to finally break this guy down and do next year's mech series, because I love this thing. It's so great with all the translucent bits, and like with all of them like together, it just makes the translucent parts pop out even more. It just really stands out on the shelf, and it looks great. Again, Machine Sentai Kira Major, last year's Sentai Mecha series, or mech series, or just mecha, really did inspire Mirakoger in a lot of ways with the translucent parts, just like making them look shiny and pop out. Having one of the mechs become like a literal sword for them, it's just great, and I love this thing so much. I'm kind of only giving you the front view. Let's look at it from other angles. So there's the side of it, right there. Oh, I guess if you want to see the top, there's the top of the guy right there. Nothing really too much to see. And on the back, you can see how like I said, the back tail of xander really does hide the look, hide Blaze's head, and just kind of bulks out the back. Just makes him look really different from the other mode, right there. There's a better look at Cyclone as the sword. And overall, even though he's kind of like tall and like maybe he's not tall, but he's like kind of lanky, he doesn't feel like he doesn't really feel flimsy. He's pretty sturdy, and that's something that I really do like about him. He's sure enough, the articulation might be a little bit difficult, so I'm gonna try my best here. So the head can move up and down like that, and the neck can also kind of like pivot back a little bit. The arms can move forward and backward and out, same as Blaze here. The elbow can bend, articulation in the wrist. The legs have the same mobility. They're not hindered at all by Splash here because they just missed the mark of where he is. Same knee joint, same ankle joints. And the wings here on the back here, it's the same ball joints. You got the ball joint here in the wing, the hinge here, and the mixel ball joint here for like you can get some pretty neat poses out of him. But yeah, that's Mirako King. Alright, here's the comparison between Mirako King and Kira Mason. Like I said, the Kira Mason really did inspire me with this mech series this year. You see with the two mecha as swords here. But yeah, there's your size comparison. Again, Mirako King is kind of lanky, but that's pretty much just for the mobility that he has. A little bit not as bulky as Mirako as Kira Mason here, but he is a little bit taller than him, and like has more mass with the wings and like even the wing and Blaze's shoulder bulges on top. But yeah, that's your size comparison between these two guys. Alright guys, that's again about to do it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for the patience for showing this guy off, but I think just how this guy looks and just how awesome he looks, I think it was worth it to wait all those months. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.